So, what you're about to hear is not really a Halloween special, but it was still a pretty interesting conversation, a very one-sided conversation for the most part. We have definitely learned from this experience, and I hope you enjoy it, but it was quite a pain to sit through at parts, because it was only about 50 minutes, right? It felt longer.
It felt like it felt like 2 hours.
Right. Well, that's all. Please still listen. It's kind of interesting, just not a Halloween special. Bye.
Welcome to the 2017 Theory of Creativity Halloween podcast. Oh shit!
And it starts.
I was hoping that was gonna be here. Can somebody else light these? My
That's
nails are gonna
that's
melt.
What happened there? Yeah, that sounded pretty vicious.
Almost burnt my freaking finger off.
Yeah, I heard that.
Well, anyway.
So I think personally, the greatest human being for Halloween is Vincent Price. His voice alone made my childhood.
It's too bad
you gotta
he's
remind me
no
who
longer.
Vincent Price is.
He's free. He's finally free. He's
Yeah.
returned to the land of the dead.
Alright, that's clever, but where is he from though, bruh?
Probably England. I think Vincent Price is English.
Yeah. No.
I
Okay.
guess what I'm
So
asking is what would I know him from?
no, he's
He-
done like
Thriller.
Oh, he was the
The commentator that broke in the middle.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Closing in
to
seal your doom.
That's right.
And
He's got that badass
he was also in
Scooby-Doo.
really.
The other one where they were kids.
Oh,
He sang the intro.
a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Mm-hmm. A pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
okay.
Has anyone heard of the of like one of Tim Burton's like first projects that he did with Disney? It was like this
Yeah.
this take on Hansel and Gretel, but they were Asian kids,
yeah.
and and they had an Asian father that knew martial arts
Oh, Tom.
and scary puppets and stuff.
Hmm. Puppets are always scary. Just not throwing
Yeah.
that out there.
Dude, Puppet Master.
Yeah. Yeah.
Little puppets fuck. That's why I can never be tied up during sex. Because, man, the dude's just sitting there, she gets killed, and he's going, "What the fuck?"
See, yeah. That's
like,
why. That's why you don't get tied up.
He might be
Because you
into
could
it
potentially get stabbed to death.
by a fucking little puppet.
There it is. Get real shit.
Real shit.
All right. So, are you guys gonna tell us a little bit about your costumes here?
Oh well.
Start with you, David.
Yeah. Let's start with you, David.
I
Fucking asshole.
That's basically what it is. Oh, I didn't even have to dress up. I just went as myself.
He's wearing my
Fucking
hat.
asshole.
The top hat gives it
I
a
love
really
the
nice
top
chill.
hat.
I wish you would have wore a vest. If you wore a white vest,
right?
it would have been
That would've
perfect.
alright. I wish I had a white vest.
I do too.
You're the man, dude.
I try.
The rave man.
The rave man.
Yeah.
It is.
My
Just don't say it
costume-
too fast because it sounds like Raven.
Raven.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, the rave man.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got
Rave.
Spider-Man here.
Yes, Spider-Man. The homemade suit that he had in Spider-Man: Homecoming.
Digging it.
And then I don't know what I am. I'm like a skull candy.
I'm not dead waitress.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Oh,
I have to say,
the
like the
survival
eyeballs,
day.
like I feel like Spider-Man should have had goggles like that. That really should have just been how.
What is it like seeing through those?
Yeah, it's I can barely see.
It looks like. Did you make those yourself?
I put the black on there, yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, because it looks like a drain crate. You know what I mean? Like that's what the holes look like.
Yeah, I can't see. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now.
Saddest thing is, I was gonna put a skull, like glowing skull face paint on, but the glow sticks I was cutting open turned out to be toxic, and
Oh.
my fingers started burning. So, chemical
yeah,
burns,
it's probably
yeah.
not the best move.
No, my face would have been
You
fucked
know,
up.
Alright, to be fair, right? I've been busy, so what I wanted to be was a teddy bear but then I didn't feel like actually going to like a whole bunch of like costume places to find.
Should have
said
just went as a
teddy
shirtless
bear
man.
cast- I could have done that.
Like with a top hat, no shirt, you would have fucking rocked the hell out of it.
I could still do that though.
You can still do
I
that.
could still do
You
that.
should.
You think so?
I think so.
I mean, it is hot up here.
So,
It
I
must
mean,
be cold.
If there's enough
But I
time
don't-
later, I want to see if there's like parties that we can crash around here. Because there's usually parties around here. It's
Saddest thing is, unfortunately, I do have other plans.
Oh.
Yeah, you big douche.
I know.
I'm just kidding. No,
I am a
think you're
total douche. I'm a bag of vaginal cleaning fluid.
Well, then the three of us will find other parties.
I do
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Had I not had other affairs committed.
I mean, couldn't we just crash what you were doing?
Yeah, that'd
Huh?
be fucking great if you guys want to make the trip out to Inglewood.
I don't know. Well,
Rock a fucking bar up. You got to go as a shirtless top hat guy though.
do I have to?
Maybe. Do you have mesh?
I don't have mesh. I mean, I guess
Do you have a tight mesh shirt or a tight
gotta-
see-through shirt?
Hey.
Dude,
Well, then I
if you
gotta
rock
take
like a
the-
tight see-through shirt,
Well, I don't have a tight see-through shirt.
she might.
Do you have a
Yeah,
tight
see,
see-through
look at
I'd,
you.
shirt?
I'd have to take a
Jesus
look.
Christ, dude.
I feel like you just wanted to see me with my shirt off.
I did. I will see. See how easy it was to get you out of your clothes. I'm just that fucking good, guys. No.
It's the Jameson.
That's what I'm saying. Look at the fucking top hat skull.
Yeah, right. It's very fitting, isn't it? Yeah.
No,
That was planned. Yeah, I got that tattoo for this.
right for this
day.
specific moment
right
in
now.
You
history.
should,
Yes.
It's like written in the ink somewhere.
Blake Bryan,
Tiny.
2017. This will make sense.
It was my my skills premonition and all that jazz.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You had a future. You had a force sense.
I had a vision of a Halloween podcast, and then I got this tattoo.
Was that before podcasts were ever invented?
It does look at
It's a little faded, but it shows history and character to it.
Oh shit! I don't even remember. Yeah, no, it was a minute ago though. Had to be like 4 or 5 years at least.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So does anybody want to read one of these stories?
maybe I can read one that seems scarier than my uncle was very scared of the man.
Well, yeah, you got to read it. So Alvin Schwartz is like my favorite.
You pick one out. 'cause I know
Story.
that You got some favorites.
All right. Let's see here. The Wonderful Sausage is pretty good.
Okay.
Wanna
All
read
right.
that
let me
one?
see.
I like sausage.
I'm gonna try to do a scary voice. One dark, rainy Saturday afternoon. Is that a scary voice?
No, it sounds like you're falling asleep.
Damn it.
Sound like that really sad, bummed out guy that's doing the morning announcements on
Oh,
like Sunday
yeah, no,
traffic
I see
road
that. Right, like where he's trying to chill people.
looks like we're gonna have rain around noon. 9 o'clock
No,
seems
it's
very
the
clear
jazz
skies.
guy. It's the smooth jazz. Well, no, because you know with the smooth jazz, he's always like, well, it's a Saturday afternoon.
Ooh, it's looking a little
We're
dry
gonna be
out
playing
there.
some smooth jazz all the way through.
And now Miles Davis brings that sexy saxophone
Oh
sound,
yeah.
and he pulls
Alright,
in that trumpet.
Alright. I feel like you would have you should like I feel like you would have a scarier voice. I feel like you could do this.
One dark, rainy Saturday afternoon,
Yes.
a fat and jolly butcher named Samuel Blunt had an argument over money with his wife, Eloise.
Eloise.
Blunt lost his temper and killed Eloise. Eloise. God damn that name. Then he ground her up into sausage meat and buried her bones under a big flat rock in the backyard.
Dun dun dun.
To keep the murder a secret, he told everyone that she had moved away. Blunt mixed his new sausage meat with pork, then seasoned it with salt and pepper, added some sage, and thyme, and a bit of garlic.
Thyme.
I think
Time.
it's time.
Why is our fucking H?
Damn you, English language!
Goddamn son of letters! He called it Blunt's special sausage. There was such a demand for this new sausage that Blunt bought the best hogs he could find and started raising his own pork. He also kept a sharp lookout for humans who might make a tasty sausage meat. One day, a nice, plump school teacher came into his shop. Blunt grabbed her and ground her up. Another time, Blunt's dentist came by. He was a little round man, and to the grinder he went. Then one by one, the children in the neighborhood began to disappear.
Some Sweeney Todd shit.
And so did the kittens and puppies. But no one ever dreamed that Blunt the butcher had anything to do with it.
That fucking bastard. The kittens and the puppies.
I still want to know why there's an H in time. Why Eloise... Fuck that. She died in the first sentence. Who cares? Moving on. Things went on that way for years. Then one day, Blunt made a big mistake. A fat boy came into the butcher shop. Blunt grabbed him and started to drag him off to the sausage grinder. But the boy broke loose and ran out of the shop. And Blunt chased after him, waving a big butcher knife. When people saw this, they realized at once what had become of all the missing children. And grown-ups and kittens and puppies. An angry crowd gathered at the butcher shop. No one knows for sure just what happened to Blunt that day. Some say he was fed to his hogs. Others say he was fed to his sausage grinder. But he was never seen again. And neither was his wonderful sausage meat.
Ooh. See,
With
the
a little
world
bit of
lost
time.
The world lost something that day. That beautiful sausage.
And one could say,
Minus the puppy.
why does time have a fucking H?
Alright, hold on.
Stupid ass word.
That's
All
probably
right.
the scariest
All right.
thing in that story.
Wait, hold on.
Alright.
I've got, this is like my favorite one though. Okay, so this is called the Wendigo.
Oh, the Wendigo?
Yeah, the Wendigo.
It's a
I've been calling it the Wendigo. Okay, the Wendigo.
Wendigo. It's a spirit. It's a forest spirit. Some say it's evil. Some say it protects the animals and pretty much kills hunters,
Hey.
unsuspecting victims.
See, now at this point, this is where you gotta go. And then push up your glasses, you big dork.
They're up as fires.
You're right.
That works
He's like,
so well.
they're already situated. You know I'm just fucking with you, bro. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, so a wealthy man wanted to go hunting in the part of northern Canada where few people had ever hunted. He traveled to a trading post and tried to find a guide to take him, but no one would do it. It was too dangerous, they said. Finally, he found an Indian who needed money badly, and he agreed to take him. The Indian's name was DeFago.
DeFago. DeFago.
They made camp in the snow near a large frozen lake. For 3 days they hunted, but they had nothing to show for it. The third night, the windstorm came up. They lay in their tent listening to the wind howling and the trees whipping back and forth. To see the storm better, the hunter opened the tent flap. What he saw startled him. There wasn't a breath of air stirring, and the trees were standing perfectly still. Yet
See,
he could
that's-
hear
That's
the
when I would
wind
start getting
howling.
like, okay, this is too fucking weird. Nothing's making a sound.
And the more he
You can hear the
listened,
wind howling.
No, she said it was silent.
No, really? Was it?
Even the trees weren't moving.
Oh, damn it.
So now you just completely almost butchered her story, like the guy with the sausage meat.
You're like...
all your sausages. Keep your sausages out of my story.
I know.
And seriously, fuck time. Sorry. I think
Wait,
that.
thyme or time?
Right, 'cause we...
Okay, I did say thyme and everyone laughed at me.
No, it's time. She's just fuck with you.
Alright. See, I like calling it thyme.
I do too, yeah.
I mean, why can't it be called thymie?
Well, because that's, that's how they fucking spelled it.
How do we know we're not mispronouncing it? And
I
back
know,
then
right?
they used to say thyme.
They might have. We don't know these things.
Thyme after thyme. With paprika and salt and pepper. Thyme after thyme. That's how you make, we'll make Cindy Lauper songs into a stew. Sorry.
We just fucked up.
And the more he listened, the more it sounded as if we were calling DeFago's name. DeFago, he called. DeFago. I must be losing my mind, the hunter thought. But DeFago had gotten out of his sleeping bag. He was huddled in the corner of the tent, his head buried in his arms.
Knock that shit back, bro.
That's what it's all about. The hunter asked. It's nothing, DeFago said.
Whiskey put some hair on your chest, bub.
Yes. Well, apparently it doesn't do that well of it.
Is that it?
Hey, you do
No,
have
no,
a
no,
scraggly.
no.
I know, right?
But the wind
Behold.
continued to call him, and DeFago became more tense
Must be
and more
more
restless.
whiskey.
DeFago, I called. I'm done. I'm done
Aw.
reading that. You guys
Well, you
can...
almost lit your book on fire.
I know.
I'm sorry, we're
I'll be like-
assholes.
That's all right. I got really into that story.
I know,
I'm very
wait,
sorry.
Can I come on? The big toe.
So,
The big
I have
toe.
a question.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think are some of the best, like, a really good costume idea?
You know, I do like somebody that can do like an effective like pun type joke with their costume.
Like,
That's kinda
one night stand where you have, like, a lampshade on your head.
Yeah, something
Like a little box with, like, a half a used condom, like, with lotion and shit.
Yeah, something like that's
We'll get
funny.
it one night stand. You're just a nightstand.
Oh, you know, I've seen that costume
Yeah.
before. It's been
Yeah.
done.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. It's, like, one of the oldest ones.
But I'm just saying something of that nature.
See, I always thought what would be funny is just be naked but wear a box around your dick. So that way you go, it's a dick in a box.
Dick in a box. You gotta like, but no, if you are wearing that costume, you have to be ready to play that song.
Yes.
Just
you,
ready when
You gotta have, like, a radio in there so whenever someone opens it, it starts playing.
So like, if anyone doesn't understand the reference, you'd be like, hold
on.
a second.
Hit
Lonely
play.
Island crew coming through, and then you just play that shit for them real quick.
It's okay if it's in a three-way. It was
Yeah.
very soft.
No, you need right to do that costume though. You need a second person.
need
So like just randomly you give the high five. Oh, the Golden Gate. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys are here.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Thank you. I agree with him. I'm like on that one. Yeah.
Cool.
I've
So
always
what are you guys drinking?
He is drinking nothing.
a big
I
tall
am-
glass of emptiness.
Spilling.
Yeah, I am spilling Jameson.
Yep.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. Son.
Yeah, it's quite indubitably.
Yeah, indeed.
My son goes to Harvard.
I am the resident drunk at the moment. I'm trying to see how much of this I can drink before I get like absolutely fucking retarded. I think I might be close.
I think you're like 2 shots away from getting there.
Yes.
Wait, how-
I know Garrison's loving life after that shot
How
he
full
took.
was it when you started?
I'm done.
I just bought this today. I bought this for this like. I plan on. I figured since Blake was gonna be here, Garrison was gonna be here. I was like, I'm gonna pass it around. And be like, everyone's gonna love me because I got a bottle of Jameson. But nobody wants to drink.
I'm
So
very sorry.
it's okay, but I don't blame you. It's okay. I will down this shit myself and sing while I do it. Rather terribly, actually.
Well, but you can't sing while you're drinking because then you'll drown.
Very true. See, it's good that you're here to keep
Mortality's
me
a
from doing
bitch.
something like that. Yeah, that like might be retarded enough to try.
And I'll be like,
Oh.
and that is how a legend died. But he will be remembered forever.
I like how we've got the extroverts on that side and like all of the introverts over here.
That's how it evens out, man.
I like how you called me an extrovert.
I have
never
a
really thought of
scary
myself
story.
as such.
Let's hear it.
Okay,
Okay.
let's hear it.
Come on, Miles Morales.
Yes.
About a month ago, 2 artists started a podcast wanting to do a Halloween special.
Dun,
Fuck.
But then 1 month came and it was Halloween night. And then their podcast was hijacked.
That's actually really.
That's terrifying.
It's a nightmare.
Could you believe if that shit happened?
God, I know. I'd be fucking nervous. I'd be like, what? But how do we know it's not about to happen? Someone kicks
Yeah.
on the door and they go, we're taking over. I'm like, God!
Oh,
I had plans.
Yeah, like my imagination took over and I was like, really? Where are they? Like, I'm expecting like ninjas to jump in here.
Oh, we wouldn't see the ninjas. You wouldn't see them. All you would see is a smoke pellet. And for some strange reason, we're all tied up in the corner and there's no one else here. And then we look up and ninjas are on the ceiling with the mics and they're just whispering very faintly. And they're just talking about who did more push-ups.
Yeah, 'cause
Upside down push-ups.
upside down push-ups with rocks attached to their fucking ankles. Cause that's what fucking ninjas do.
And you have to stand on a pole. Like, you have 2 fingers and you gotta do it each on a pole.
Yeah, no, they're fucking incredible.
I know,
Fucking
they're fucking
ninjas.
insane.
I love them.
And then during the day, they're just farmers and you go.
Are finger push-ups
Hey, man.
possible?
Yes.
Like,
But it's a bitch.
You know what? Alright.
You have to, like, literally. Oh,
No,
yeah.
okay, look.
I'm fat. I'm not gonna test that. Because I know one thing. My finger can't support my weight. It'll just go.
I
I'll
don't,
go. Owie!
I don't know if anyone's finger can, like, they'd have to have like fucking fat ass like sausage fingers, like some crazy
Like
shit.
Arnold with my big fingers. Look, they're so muscular.
Wait, right? Like, that's taking like working out to like a whole nother level.
His biceps used to scare me when I was a kid.
Oh, dude, fucking Arnold was a fucking beast.
Do you know I could find Sarah Connor?
Yeah.
No, man. But good God. A bear hug from you would snap me in half. It's fucking evil. I always want to know who would win in a fight. Obviously, it'd be Arnold Schwarzenegger now because Macho Man Randy Savage is dead.
okay,
But
okay.
Macho Man and Arnold, that'd be great.
No, Sylvester Stallone, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ah.
Cause Sylvester Stallone
Well, you got Rambo.
some fucking moves.
You got Rambo.
Yes.
And then
Rambo,
you also have the Terminator.
But see,
or
I
Predator.
feel like, right, Rambo was a crazy motherfucker that knew how to like. He
blood.
had that guerrilla warfare.
I don't know. I feel like
shit
Arnold
going on.
Schwarzenegger's like a peaceful guy now.
Oh, I've heard I heard he's very humble. I heard he's a dick.
Oh yeah.
I've heard
That's
so many
just
different
funny.
things, but
I
I could
believe it.
see him being a cool dude though.
Yeah, like a peaceful
I
guy,
like
but
to
like
imagine he's a cool dude.
I don't know. I feel like Rambo. You know, what's his face?
Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone. I don't think he's that peaceful of a guy. I think he's less peaceful.
No, Sylvester Stallone. Wait, am I confusing him with another guy? Who's the guy that became like the sheriff?
Jesse Van.
what
What's his
I'm
fucking
saying?
name?
Yeah, he used to do like
Seagal.
karate.
Steven Seagal.
Yes.
I heard he's a
Steven
fucking
Seagal.
complete asshole.
Oh, I believe that shit. Like 100%.
They pressed stunt people pressed charges against him because he was like literally breaking their arms and shit.
No.
He was told by directors, "You need to chill the fuck out."
No, I believe that. Like 100% believe that.
I would have went, man, fuck
I mean, he
you,
looks
Steven.
like
I would have kicked him
he
square in the
looks like
balls.
a fucking asshole, and then he becomes a cop. Like, of course he becomes a cop.
Now he's
'Cause
fat.
a
He's a
fucking
fat
asshole.
loser.
After
no
he
one likes
becomes
him.
an actor, he becomes a cop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He became a sheriff.
Well, yeah, sheriff to be more specific. He was like elected because
Oh.
nobody would actually like put it through like the police force.
Right.
But they were like,
Oh,
oh,
what the hell, like, you ain't
obviously
arresting
you've
me
been
for
like
shit.
breaking people's arms on movies. You should be our sheriff.
See, I'd have Jet Li stand next to me. I'd be like, "Nah, homie, my homie, Mr. Lee here, ain't gonna
Right.
allow that shit,
Right.
Mr. Seagal."
Like the modern day Bruce Lee, right back here. He will fuck you up. He's little, but he will fuck you up.
I want
Where
some
you going,
Jackie
Happy
Chan
Feet?
on my side.
Jackie Chan. Well, see, but Jackie Chan is only really effective if you put him in a warehouse. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be like, "Man, he's gonna do some crazy shit with that fucking flamingo."
Right, that flamingo, and you better watch out for that ladder, cause that ladder will fuck you up.
I'll be like, "Nah, well, I'm willing to bet at least one of the stunts he's gonna fuck up. I'm gonna bet that. So I'm gonna let everyone else attack him, and then once he falls, I'm gonna be like, okay,
That's
now's when I attack.
Say, Jet Li, go!
Second Jet Li.
Also, don't fight Jackie Chan when he's drunk.
Oh yeah, Drunken Master.
No, but he
Dude.
was a beast in Drunken Master. Do not say anything about Drunken
No,
Master.
that was a great fucking movie.
Yes!
Fucking flips backwards and kicks that dude in the face. I was like,
Okay.
You do not fuck with Jackie. You do not fuck with Jackie Chan
No.
when he has drank enough.
I want to know how much he can actually drink, or if he even drinks. He did learn.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
an actual, like a really well trained. What am I trying to say?
Drunken.
Fluent in drunken fists, the drunken
See,
monkey
then
style fighting.
I would have not have thought that. Yeah.
He knows like 15
There's
different
such a
types.
thing.
Yeah, that's an actual martial art.
Well, what?
It is an actual style. I think it was
You
developed.
know, I feel like that's my kind of thing. Like, if I ever get into martial arts,
I would
that
learn
would be
that.
what I don't drink, but that would be the only way I'd be like, you know what, just
Imagine day one, they just
Let
go,
loose.
"You're getting fucked up." I'll be like, "Yes."
Yes.
Wake up and you're going, Yeah.
Did I get that shit right?
Did I learn how to throw a punch? No, you fell down steps. Did I kick its ass?
Why
Yes.
is the drunken master Russian? That's what I want to know. But maybe this is
Mistakes were made.
No, I believe it. Yes, all the drunken masters are Russian.
All drunken
All
masters are
drunken
Russian.
masters are Russian.
Soviet Russia.
We
Vodka
drink
drink.
vodka all day, every day.
You know what I learned today about Russia? Like, most men, it's like 1 in 4 men die before the age of 55 because of vodka. Where in like
I believe
America
that.
and other countries, it's like 1 in 11 men die. So it's like the ratio is pretty darn high.
And there's
You know
3
what,
men
though?
in here.
I know.
So one of us is probably going to die before 50. Now I'm willing to bet money it's going to be me.
Well, I'm not. Well, I mean, you are going to
Garrison's
get
taking
drunk.
bets.
I mean, you are going to get drunk later. I'm technically getting drunk right now.
Oh, I mean, I've you know, I'm sure the lining of my heart's been worn down from cocaine back in the day.
I'm
I
sure
smoked
you
a
have,
lot
like,
of weed and I
honest-
smoked cigarettes like a motherfucker. So I'm sure
See,
my lungs
now-
are just dripping with black tar on my kidneys.
Now, I mean, like,
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
any of those things that possibly
Well, you know what?
may
Technically,
not have
the
happened.
consumption of it isn't necessarily illegal. It is the possession of any of those.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything in my possession.
Yeah, so I mean, like that's it's irrelevant if you had done something
Right.
in the past.
I'm just sharing a tragic
I mean-
backstory of a former addiction. I recovered.
Kids learn from his mistakes,
Yes, don't do drugs.
and if you do them responsibly.
Wear glow sticks.
And wear
'Cause
glow
glow
sticks.
sticks
And
will
if
make
you,
all
if you do
drugs
choose
better.
to do the white powder known as the white devil, cocaine,
Or soft,
or soft, yes,
or white girl.
or girl, just girl.
Yeah, just
Just
girl,
girl.
in general. You know,
Yeah.
and if you want to go with dog food, that's a whole nother route. But that's you.
I don't know if I'd ever want to just call. Oh, I'm gonna go snort some dog food.
I don't want to fuck with dog food. Dog food seems like a bad move.
Right,
but-
it just does not
Yeah.
sound appealing of something I want to shove up my
I don't
nose.
understand how that became like a move. Like, why is that the name? Like, don't come up to me and ask me if I want some dog food.
Want
Like,
some dog?
obviously,
Hey,
I
man.
don't want some dog food.
Hey, you want some of this dog food? It's good shit.
I got regular man food.
See, the thing is, if they showed me what it was, I'd be like, oh, fuck, yeah,
Okay,
how
I see
much?
what you. There it is. Yeah.
Can I get a free
but-
bump? At least know if it's good.
Yeah, let me
No.
get a little taste.
I'm like, oh, then fuck you, dude. I ain't
Yeah.
playing that shit.
Yeah, no.
Have any of you eaten dog food?
No.
I've tried cat food before.
Yes.
It's probably
You've tried. No, I came close to eating a dog biscuit because I was like curious.
Actually,
And-
some dog biscuits are delicious.
My
I
friend.
believe that. I
Mhm.
really do.
I had I don't know, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're Beneful meals, but they came in like a little plastic container, and you opened up, it's like got carrots.
Yeah, like beef
rice and
stew.
shit, yeah.
Yeah.
My friend threw that in the microwave one time,
Oh, nasty.
and he was like, "Here you go, man." I was like, "Oh, thank you, dude." I ate the fuck out of that. I was very hungry and very stoned, and it was delicious. That is what I was concerned about. It was so
And-
goddamn good.
Right?
When he threw the label on in front of my lap, I went, "Well, fuck you. That was still a free meal."
Yeah, right. You were like, hey,
I was just
it
like,
was some
whatever, man.
tasty shit.
I was like, "Does that have chicken flavor?" He goes, "Man, you ain't eating my dog's food." I'll be like, "You already fed me. Now I'm
Yeah,
addicted."
Right. No, I mean, like, that makes me, like, I would like somebody, like, because I don't know if I'm brave enough to try, like, some dog food.
Just do it when you're drunk.
Well, see, I gotta have somebody else trick me into it. Then I'd be like,
No, I
You
mean,
know,
I'd just be like, "Hey,
unbiased.
try this, man. It
then
ain't
it'd be
bad."
like unbiased. I'd be like, just like, I'd be eating it away, like, yeah, you cook us some good shit. And you'd be like, oh, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Give it about an hour and
Yeah.
you can shit out the brown fist of
You-
justice.
Oh.
You will be shooting that shit out the other end.
The brown fist of justice will be knocking on your back door, bro.
That is the risk. That is the risk. It's not really the flavor.
No.
I imagine it.
That shit's probably
the
packed full
track.
of protein and horse
Oh,
meat.
just
Probably
a
like,
whole-
"Oh, fuck."
Horse meat is so gross.
I've never had horse meat.
I have, incidentally enough. Because
What had happened was-
right. Well, Aldi's, right? Like, I used to buy, like, my hamburger patties from Aldi's.
Just tell the truth. You bet way too much on a fucking horse. and
And,
you
like,
went in the stable,
I
blew its
didn't
fucking
eat
head off,
that
and went,
shit.
"Now I eat."
I'm like, I lost my money because of you, motherfucker. I'm making this shit back.
All right, Seabiscuit. Round 2, motherfucker.
Yeah, dude.
No, it was Aldi's. They're like hamburger patties used to be made with horse meat.
Is that vegan?
Is cannibalism vegan?
Sure.
Maybe like the toenails.
That's a philosophical question. Right
That is a
there.
really philosophical question.
Yeah,
but I
'cause
would
you're
say
not-
no because it is still a living creature.
It's still an
They have
animal.
sentience, so.
I would straight up eat the fuck out of a person if I was given the chance.
Like if you think about it like this, right?
I know that's fucked up.
If
but-
you're not eating meat because like you're like slaughtering these animals that have no like ability to consent, right? Then does it change eating meat if that person has consented to being eaten?
Like, here, have my leg. I'd be
Yeah,
like,
if you're like here, I want y'all to eat me.
I think we
Does
would
that
be salty.
change? Does that change the whole thing?
Well, the pre-humans, they actually, the cannibals actually suffered like mental.
Yeah, it makes you batshit crazy because
Right.
you're
yeah,
consuming
no,
the
there's
proteins
some
from the
diseases
same.
that you can get through eating people.
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
It's not
pigs
good.
are the only one that have shown like they can be cannibalistic, but it doesn't fuck with their wiring because pigs are essentially nature's cleanup crew. They'll
But-
literally eat anything.
But anatomically, we're like remarkably close to the fucking.
It's the
thing.
enzymes. If you eat
Like-
a human brain, you're probably fucked. You're
Well, I mean,
not
like-
ever going to be the same person you were once before. You go crazy.
I
You
believe
lose
it.
your shit.
I believe it, but I'm not like I imagine, right? That if someone were to eat a person, we taste remarkably close to pig meat.
I think we'd
We'd
be
be like
salty
pork.
because of our diets.
Yeah.
Here's a question: do you think clowns would taste funny?
Say that,
Ha ha ha.
say that again.
Clowns would taste funny.
Okay, that's fine.
All right, seriously though, would a vegan taste like? Would you think they would taste different than someone that would eat meat?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because you are what you eat. Okay, so like, you know, like possums, like if you eat a possum that's been eating dead meat, it'll taste disgusting. But if you eat a possum, like if you get a possum and you clean its colon out, like feed it corn and like stuff like that for like a week or something, you can eat it just fine. It'll taste like good meat.
I've had
See, I mean,
squirrel.
they feed beef like corn, like there's like a straight corn diet, which actually is like really unhealthy. For
Yeah,
the
it's
cows.
terrible for cows.
Yeah.
So if you
yeah.
fed a chicken cocaine and chicken, I bet that chicken's gonna be fucking amazing.
It'd be like a turducken.
The turducken deal.
Chicken in a chicken.
Stuff the turkey into the chicken into the duck. That's a turducken deal. The turducken.
Oh.
Fucking John Madman.
Right.
John.
The turducken. Have you ever eaten a turducken?
No. I want to try too.
I do.
I would try.
I have not eaten a turducken, but I definitely want to do it someday. That's
Magical. 3
that's-
meats in one. And they're all just cooked together. You save
Right?
so much
Have you
space in
had
the
duck?
oven.
The duck is like just soaking all that grease into the rest of them. Oh my god!
And look, you have other room in your oven for side dishes. Cheesy
know.
potatoes.
Oh, stuffing, casseroles,
Mashed potatoes and
green bean
gravy.
Hey, let's
casseroles.
stick to Halloween.
Love
It's not
it.
Thanksgiving yet.
Yeah, right. I do
Pumpkin
love-
pie. Oh,
Yeah.
wait, is that how?
No, that-
Pumpkins are all around.
Yeah, that should be fucking Halloween.
It should be Halloween.
Well, because when you scoop out the fucking like Jack-o'-lantern, you're gonna make pumpkin
You
pie.
say Jack the Lantern?
Jack-o'-lantern.
All right, I was gonna say Jack the
Jack-o'-lantern.
Lantern. That's tight. This is my lantern. His name's Jack. Jack the Lantern.
Well, maybe I'll call them Jack. Maybe I'll call my lanterns Jack.
Okay, here's something kind of scary. So, what are your guys' thoughts on all of the Hollywood allegations of sexual?
Oh, Kevin
misconduct?
Spacey's gay now.
Really?
Yeah, he came out as gay.
Well, that does. You know,
Fuck it. I ain't
it
gonna
doesn't
lie.
really surprise me that much.
I know he's.
I mean, I love Kevin Spacey. Like
he's
does
one of the
really
best
great
impressions.
movies.
Yeah, he's
Well,
an
you know,
amazing
he came out
impressionist
as
too.
gay because he was accused of molesting a 14-year-old boy.
And he.
See, I don't
What?
believe that though.
Yeah, he came out as gay in a tweet. He was like, "I'm so sorry for this guy because I did not I don't remember anything that I did, and I do apologize. And I'm thinking about the things I've done in my life, and I realize now that I'm gay." Like he took an apology and made it about himself. you know?
Wow. Okay, so like his.
I think
coming
Hollywood's
out,
just fucked.
yeah.
Everything over there, it's just.
That is so disappointing because I love Kevin Spacey's movies.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's
That
a
is
good
so
actor.
sad.
There's nothing
Great
to say.
actor.
But he's been like blacklisted about
Oh.
like
Blacklist? What was it
yeah.
on shows?
Glengarry
Blacklist?
Glen Ross.
No, that's
no, Blackfish.
American Beauty.
no Blacklist was
Blackish.
K-Pax.
Oh.
It's the voice of Ultron. Protect the world.
That's that's Kevin Spacey.
No, Kevin Spacey.
Oh, they kind of look alike. I know James Spader.
James Spader, there it
I
is.
always get Dustin Hoffman and Kevin Spacey. Like they seem remarkably close, actually.
You know,
I
Kevin
don't know
Pollock.
why.
Kevin Pollock.
Kevin
Pollock. Pollock.
Jackson
Pollock.
Pollock.
No,
Jack-
Kevin.
Oh,
He's
shit. That's a fire waiting to happen.
We're gonna set this
Jackson
place
Pollock
on
was a
fire.
painter. Kevin Pollock is an actor. I'm trying to remember what fucking movie he was in. The Usual Suspects.
No, well,
That was
The
a
Usual
fucking
Suspects
great
was
movie.
Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, Kevin
That-
Spacey, Kevin
That
Pollock.
was a. See, you know what? The only problem with that movie was that, like, once you watched it all the way through and you knew, like, you know,
It's
the
still a great
ending-
movie, though.
You know, the ending was like fucking like, oh my god! But they don't really leave any like clues throughout, so it's like a one-trick pony. You get to the movie, you can't really watch it again and be like, oh well, this definitely showed you some
Right.
because it doesn't really like they don't really give you enough to like be like, oh, I missed that shit. But I mean, still,
I mean, it was a
fucking
fucking
movie.
great movie. That
you
was
know what? You know,
fantastic.
if you like a movie that's got like a crazy fucking twist at the end, oh, what was it? It was Robert De Niro, something Hart, with has like
Kevin
the
Hart.
devil in it. No, the movie's like something Hart. Fuck if I can remember. I don't have a phone.
Dragonheart.
No, that was Sean Connery.
Come on, no, that was not even close to Robert.
No, that was
Such a
Sean,
good movie,
Sean
though.
Connery.
Oh.
That's some fucking fantastic movie.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I like the Dragon.
Sean Connery did the voice of the dragon, didn't he?
Yes.
All right,
Yes,
It's
he
been
did.
so long
Well,
since
Sean
I've seen that
Connery
movie.
has the awesomest voice
I would
ever.
like a dry martini, shaken, not stirred.
Right? I don't even care if awesomeness is not a word.
Awesome
Because
sauce.
that fucking explains.
Are you
fucking
kidding me?
Sean
I think he
Connery's
could
voice.
seduce me with that voice.
Right? Like, I'd be like, yes, Sean Connery, anything you want.
Like, God, your hair's really gray.
I used to like wonder like what it would be like to have Sean Connery like dirty talk to me. It always
Yes.
sounded terrible. Like
Your blouse is quite wonderful.
no, not like that. Like totally dirty
Like-
talk.
Oh.
Like
No, wait, no, you gotta do your Sean Connery voice, but be like, oh yeah, you dirty bitch.
I want to shove your patties in my mouth.
see, no, I just can't. No, I can't get into it.
Oh my God, I would pay him so much. I'd give him my entire life
Don't fall over.
just to hear him talk like that. I want to lick the sweat off your thighs. That would be fucking frightening. You're in the middle of the dark room and all of a sudden you're...
If you
gonna
worse
touch
than
your
some
body.
like Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah, it's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. It's totally fucked up.
One light turns on, you go...
How
the fuck did you get in my house?
Hell no, Sean Connery. Hell no.
No, Sean Connery, no! We're on the doll and Sean Connery touch you. Everywhere. The doll doesn't have one of those. Oh, Sean Connery's probably going to hate me.
It's a good thing he's almost dead.
Oh, don't say that. He's a great person.
Well, I don't know if he is. But
We
I
just
do
got done
like
talking
his
about like
movies.
rape allegations. He is totally like on the top of that
Right.
list.
Oh,
of
Sean
rape-
Connery was?
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god, so many people.
Might as well just say Hollywood's filled with them.
Yeah.
And really, literally, most of the women in there, I'm assuming, like, a
Like
lot of them
fucking
probably did some
Cosby?
fucked up shit just to get roles.
Fucking Cosby. That's all I gotta say. Just fucking Cosby.
Pills, the drink, the
The pills in the pudding. Just eat the
You
pudding.
gotta know he does all kinds of drugs.
Oh,
my
fuck
God. But it's like, okay, but Cosby was like an icon. of,
That's what
like-
shocked the world when that happened. Like,
I
he's like, he was
know.
America's dad. Everyone looked at
Yeah,
Sean,
they
you
were
look
like,
at Bill
oh my
Cosby.
god, we love
wish it was my
Cosby.
dad.
Well, you
And
know, he was on a show with kids, like, constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
Kids say the darnest things, which
Yeah.
is fucking
Well, yeah.
hilarious.
But I mean, then the Cosby Show itself was like him with his like family,
Yeah.
Well, like the
Right.
made up family.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, the
But
oldest daughter that was supposed to be in that show, like, totally
Tell
got,
me he
like-
didn't fuck with the oldest. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Oh.
Now, here's the thing, though. We can always say this is what happened. The media loves to do that shit.
Yeah, well, but
And until we actually see visual evidence,
you don't believe this?
I'm not saying I don't believe it. I just don't fucking eat every spoon-fed thing the media hands me.
I want to say I don't believe that Cosby raised.
I think Cosby definitely raised one of the bitches.
I mean, I'm not saying
I'm
not saying he didn't. I'm just saying I don't want to believe.
I don't want to believe it.
Yeah,
and you're still in shock.
Like, yeah, that's what I want to believe. Like, I want to like hold on to the image of Cosby as like this friendly dad that's like never gonna do something so terrible and disgusting
Until he hands you a mixed drink.
And then I give it back to him like, damn it, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm not 100% on board with the trust thing.
I don't, man, I don't really drink.
Yeah, I'm not much of a drinker.
Yeah, no, I don't really, maybe I drink like 1 glass a year.
You'll have a glass of water.
You're right. Double water.
Wake up and go, God, my ass hurts. I took a big shit last night.
You are terrible, sir.
I am a very fucked up individual.
No, that was brilliant.
People say you'll laugh in the face of death. I go, no, I'm going to lick its fucking eye. Like that, that's going to be like, what the fuck? I didn't expect that. I'm serious. Jump off a ledge.
Oh, what's really creeping me out? Like, okay, so I wanted to write a poem for this evening, but like I never got around to it because
it would have been.
No, everyone would have ignored it. Anyway, so like on the way down the elevator, like from the 4th floor in Building 13 at Sinclair, like the door opened up and I was like by myself, and the door opened up and it was just the Grim Reaper just standing there, and I was like, what the fuck?
That's awesome.
And I wanted to write a poem about that because I thought it was really cool.
We're talking about like the costumed individual.
Yes. No.
Okay.
No, the actual Grim Reaper.
He just walked by like, it's not you. I got like somebody on the floor.
Don't worry, it's a day off. I'm just checking out some classes.
No, he was like, I worked out the other day. Leg day fucks me up. I'm just taking the elevator today. Fuck the stairs.
Trying to get a motherfucking scholarship.
Yeah, I was like, what? I was like, what? No, I said it out loud. I was like, what? And he just kind of walked in, and I walked out.
Oh, that's the point. He didn't say anything. Like,
no, he didn't.
Like there was some clever shit you could say when somebody was like, "What?"
Yeah, he said nothing.
You would be. I would feel like if you dress up as the Grim Reaper, you would expect responses and like be trying to like think about like how am I gonna respond.
Death wouldn't speak to you unless it was your time.
So he was thinking about it. He was like, no. Dead silence.
I like how you're giving it so much thought. Like, this gentleman.
This dude's probably drunk or fucking.
Yeah. He is.
God,
it wasn't that he was thinking about it at all. He was just like, he was just fucking out of it.
He's processing it.
Wait, did I hear something?
Or he probably had, like, his headphones in and demon ears. I
wonder if he listens to Death Cab for Cutie.
Maybe Ohio is for lovers.
Roller coaster.
Oh,
the Ohio players. Yeah. I could see Death listening to very, very elegant classical music. No, I had a scary situation. Yeah.
Chopping. Listen to some chopping.
Now I had a scary situation once. I was in a parking garage with a friend. And there was a shitload of blood on the wall leading to a service area.
I shouldn't laugh.
Like I'm looking like, dude,
right?
And he was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" So he wound up calling the 5-0, which I thought was stupid because we had weed in the car.
Yeah.
It turns out the dude working on the actual the utility box fucking gashed the fuck out of his hand, and that's why all the blood was kind of smeared, and he was like leaning up against the wall. He went to the hospital. That's what it was from.
Oh, so okay.
So
look,
the guy was. I think he's fine.
Like
the cops actually just said it was due to an injury.
You see this scar right here?
You want to know how I got it?
Yeah, right. You're just trying to.
No, like, seriously. Like, you see the scar right here. It's like I had like 27 stitches or some shit. Put my arm through a fucking window. The place looked like a murder scene.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think I was flailing it that much, but somehow No. I just was like, do you see this? And it like blinked blood. There was blood on the ceiling, on the walls, trailing along the floor. Like, this girl was so fucking mad. She was like, do you know how long it took me to clean up your bloody ass fucking mess? I'm like, why?
You just go, look at it! Spray
It was a fucking murder scene. It was terrible. I can only imagine somebody coming in after that and be like, oh my god, what did you do?
See, if I ever get a girlfriend, I'm gonna fuck with her hardcore. Just like lay in the doorway, like leave the door cracked, and just have a fucking shitload of fake blood all over the place.
That's
She'll just like step over you, like.
Well,
right,
yeah.
hey,
I know you're alive, dumbass. Fucking start. Throws me a mop. Start cleaning.
What's that movie with it's Jim Carrey, and the girl the main character's name Clementine.
Liar.
No. Okay.
Me, Myself, and Irene.
No, he tries he erases his memory of their relationship.
Oh, Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yes, I
Eternal
fucking
Sunshine
love
of the
that
Spotless
movie.
Mind.
Yeah, he does the same thing. He lays down in the fucking living room and puts blood ketchup across his mouth like he's fucking dead. Yeah.
I still love Cable Guy.
Cable, you know what?
Jim Carrey's got a little crazy lately.
You know what? People say that, but maybe he's just woke.
Well, they say the craziest of people tend to think themselves as normal, and they look at society as what's insane.
Maybe society is insane.
It is. Like the Joker. You want to hear something funny about the
I know what
Joker?
you're gonna say. Yes.
He's the sanest character in all of comic books, and everyone looks at him as he's batshit crazy. The point he's trying to prove is that society is literally a thin little line. Batman's over here, and the Joker's on the other side. It's a society. We're one step away from being catastrophic anarchic monkeys, pretty much. We think of ourselves higher than animals, and really, when the shit goes down, we are animals.
Yeah. Well,
look at when riots go on, savage as fuck. People literally, all of humankind. The Joker wants to prove that to the world, which I say, let the fucking world burn.
See, but you say when the shit goes down, then we're animals, right?
When there is no law, no order, no when there is nothing keeping the bad people at bay, and everything's off the table. You think rape allegations are scary now? When there's no law, there's nothing protecting us from the night.
Now that implies the idea that,
all of it. Murder,
hold
rape,
on. That implies that human nature itself is rather evil. I would say in general, we are animals. And animals aren't necessarily they're not okay, to imply that humanity will degenerate into this sort of rape, violent fucking nature implies.
No, I'm not saying all of them. I'm not saying all of them.
But it does imply that animals have no sort of moral code. But I would say that animals in general, I respect fucking dogs more than I respect people. Dogs are fucking they are beautifully loyal and loving creatures.
No, what I mean is, in that situation, it's literally going to be survival of the fittest.
But what I'm saying is, no, I agree with you.
And I
agree with you. You put any fucking animal in a stressful situation, they will fucking try to hold
foxes
that shit
are one of the most
together.
dangerous animals that you back into a corner.
You get them into a corner, you do not want to fuck with them.
No.
But what I'm saying is you're distilling it down to this violent nature, right? That occurs in a sort of high stress environment. But even our everyday lives reflect animal nature.
Look at how people are snapping now.
Even high stress situations. I mean, even the fact us sitting here right now, right? This sort of social environment that we're creating is an animal nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Animals are social, in general, for most of them.
Animals gather around a watering hole.
Yeah, I mean, animals,
I've seen
general,
a picture of a lion sitting right next to a zebra, and they're both drinking from the water.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wait, are you a lion or a zebra?
I guess we'll find out.
Ooh.
Seriously.
I like to think of
if society were to ever break down, what we think of society, and it became more of, let's say, minus the zombies, a Walking Dead kind of savage wasteland.
I like The Walking Dead because it's not the zombies that are really the problem. It's the people.
Right. Zombies are predictable. They're going to do what they do.
Yeah, that's really just a stress.
But people like Negan?
Oh, Negan's a fucked up mother. You know what? Negan is charismatic as fuck.
Yeah.
I almost want to like Negan. Almost.
People like that truly exist.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of them are just waiting for the day we fuck up and society crumbles.
Oh, well, shit. They're not even waiting for the day that, society fucks up. They are still taking advantage of society today. They don't need to wait for shit. Negan is he's a mob motherfucker. He's a mafia. He's a mafioso. It's a beautiful word, right? Mafioso.
Yakuza.
Yakuza. Yeah, no. He he seriously, like, him and his, like, the society that he creates in that show, that is mafia status, right? The exploitation and all that shit. Yeah. No, I mean, that shit exists. Then you don't need, like, the end of the world for that type of thing to happen.
No, the point I was making is, like, it's going to be a fucking nightmare when it does collapse. Because that means it's fair game, free game.
But do you think...
It's survival of the fittest.
Let me ask you, right? Do you think that there's more Ricks of the world or more Negans of the world?
Depends on what part of the world you're looking at.
No, I'm talking about your perspective.
You're talking about a moral... You're talking about the actual dichotomy of good and evil.
Right, like, your idea about humanity, I don't, like, you know, like, give the whole, like, you know, global relativism a sort of, like, side pass. Just talk about your perspective. Do you think there's more good or more evil in the world? And, I mean, like, I think...
Neither. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me finish. Like, let me explain my answer.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
I'd say neither. Look at how, all right, America's being, literally, the people of America being stupidly manipulated by the media. This country's literally being run by the media. Views. Political correct and left, right. They're all fucking being herded. It's hilarious, in my opinion.
Okay.
Both sides.
Yeah.
To me, that shit's fucking funny. You're too stupid to realize someone's manipulating you from the shadows to understand, dude, you're literally being controlled.
Yeah.
To me, that makes me fucking
Yeah, no, I
it's on
that.
both sides. Both sides literally hate each other, and yet it's almost like they are literally one and the same. Mm-hmm. Just political differences, I get that. Both sides have extremists. Both sides have level-headed, you know, just open-minded people. But it's the people in the middle are the ones I keep my eye on.
Oh, shit.
Than people like me. Now, I'm normally good-hearted by nature. We all have dark sides to us. That's very true. I think I would thrive in an end-of-the-world situation, but I wouldn't go out of my way to hurt people. I'm not going to be a Rick, by all means. I'm more of a chaotic neutral, if that makes any sense.
Stop.
I just do things.
So, okay, I guess my question comes down to, do you think people... See, Negan's a complex character. Because his character is charismatic and likable. I mean, despite the fact that he does some, like, fucked up shit, you can't help but even, like to a small little extent to say that you, like, I don't care who you are, you have to say that at some point you kind of like Negan.
I love Negan. That character's fantastic.
No, I mean, but he's a fucked up motherfucker. Like, he is completely exploiting other individuals for his own gain. Yeah. And that in itself is an ethical problem.
What's ethical about a man that beats people to death with a baseball bat and laughs about it?
That's what I'm saying. When I say an ethical problem, like, he is completely unethical, and yet at the same time, you still want to fucking like him despite that. And you know what, though? You have to say, though, right? His concept of creating a world based on rules and order isn't far away from deontology. Like, he's basically based in an ethical philosophy. He is creating the rules, to be fair, but those rules are what establishes his idea of civilization. And so, like, you have to say, to a certain extent, he is working within an ethical system.
Well, that's but then that kind of goes back on what you were saying.
Well, I mean, he doesn't kill the kid. He has an honor code, but you still want to be like, God damn,
he was literally about to kill the kid, though.
You bashed in Glenn's head, and I
Spoiler
loved
alert.
Glenn.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, if you haven't seen it, this
very
point,
true. Like, it's like people
what
Darth Vader's Luke's father? Fuck you! You had 20 years to fucking watch the movie. Fuck off. I hate that shit.
If you haven't seen it at this point, like, what?
All right, guys, we're at 25 minutes.
The thing is that Rick killed way more of Negan's guys, but Negan only killed Glenn. So I mean,
Abraham too.
Well, yeah, and
the fat chick. Yeah.
The fat chick.
I don't remember
The
her name.
trade-off really wasn't all that bad. Like, he was fairly reasonable, really.
To be honest,
You
yeah.
know, that's very fair.
All right,
That is
shut
a good
that shit
fucking
down.
point, Cassie. Very good fucking point.
All right, time to end this
no, no.
portion.
Looking like a man.
Rick killed more motherfuckers than Negan did. And you know what? We would probably sympathize more with Negan if we were given more of a perspective.
I'd
on
literally be the
Negan.
Joker in the. I would paint my face, laugh as I'm lighting shit on fire. I'll light buildings on fire. Just
High
for
five,
fucking-
bro.
Just for
Yes,
something.
that was a good half
I just
five,
want to
by
watch
the
the
way.
world.
All right,
Watch
guys.
the world burn.
Thank you for listening to the Theory of
We're not done.
Creativity.
Wait, we're not done.
What do you mean we're not done? I thought that
What
was
time is it?
the end of it. I thought we were only
No.
going to do like,
A little bit more.
it's like 50 minutes.
I thought we were doing like, you know.